Welcome back, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name's Eimear, and this is the third Pilates session I've done on the channel. If you haven't done Pilates before, please take everything at your own level, at your own speed. If you need to, take a rest whenever you need to. Have some water by your side. You don't need any equipment for this workout, maybe just a mat if you have one, or a towel or blanket, whatever you have available to you. If you want to, maybe grab a cushion as well and have one close by, just for under those knees or the head or whenever we're on the mat doing our work. Okay, before we get started, I just want you to get set up in the good posture. So I want your feet to be shoulder distance apart, knees slightly soft, your shoulders down and relaxed, and just take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just arriving on your mat, just forgetting about all the stresses of the day. Just breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And as we do that, I just want you to bring your hands up just onto your ribs. Feel them lift up as we inhale and drop down as we exhale. Fill the lungs right up. Let all the air out. Just do two more for me. And just drop the hands down by your side. Okay, I'm just going to do a few shoulder rolls. Nice and slow and steady. I just want you to lift the shoulders up, down, and relax. Bring them right up to the ears. Roll them down the back and round. Just keeping the breathing nice and natural here. Trying to keep that breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Rolling up and down. We'll do one more. Brilliant. Okay, just bring the hands up onto the shoulders now if we can. Just continuing that roll back. Okay, just opening up the chest and the shoulders just a little bit more. Nice and slow and steady. Feeling that shoulder roll all the way back. Just do two more for me, just in your own time and your own speed. And relax the hands down. Just give those a little shake once you're finished. We're going to do our upper body release now, so I just want you to grab hold of one wrist. Okay, take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're just going to open up the arms, just swinging them right up, nice and slow and steady, up above the head. And once we're up here, we'll take another inhale, and exhale, all the way back down to center. So slow and steady, opening up that upper body. Do one more on that side. Inhale the pairs, exhale, we rotate. We'll take an in breath on our own time. Exhale, return. Good. Okay, just change over hands, over wrists. Same again, two on the opposite side this time. Inhale the pairs. Exhale, we move. Open them right up. Try to keep those arms nice and long and strong. In breath at the top. Exhale, return. One more upper body release. And breath at the top. Exhale, all the way back down to center. Shake it out once we're there. Good. Okay, final exercise for the arms. We're going to do our windmills. We're going to bring both hands up, just to chest height if we can. We're going to take an in breath, and on the exhale, we're going to bring one hand down towards the floor, one hand up to the ceiling. Okay, and our windmills. When we're here, we're pushing down with that bottom hand and pushing up with that top hand. In breath, exhale, we're going to follow through. Try to make the hands at the same time. Slow and steady, Pushing down with that bottom hand and up with that top hand, really stretching out the body. In breath, prepares, exhale, we move. Slow and steady, working at your own speed and with your own breath. We'll do one more. Pushing up with the top hand, down with the bottom. Good. Just take an inhale here, and on the exhale, bring that top hand back down by your side, just nice and gentle. Again, just shake out the arms. Okay, just into the hips now, just bring the feet just slightly, shoulder distance or just a little bit slightly more. And we're just going into a few hip rotations. Okay, doesn't matter what direction you start, just open up the hips, nice and slow and steady, really circling into the hips. Good, just change direction for me. Might hear a few cracks, a few clicks. Loosening them all up. Just do one more circle for me. Brilliant. Okay, from here then I just want to bring your feet nice and close together, knees together. Okay, just hands down on the thighs. We're just going to do a few little knee circles. Just drawing circles with the knees. Again, you might hear a few cracks and clicks here down into the ankles. Do one more and change direction. Opposite way. Opposite way might feel a little bit strange, but work on both ways. Just do one more for me. Brilliant, and back up to standing. Okay, just on your mat, folks, or your blanket, whatever you have, we're going to do a few front lunges. Okay, so feet shoulder distance, just like our train tracks. Okay, our feet are on our train tracks. Stand up nice and tall, we'll take an in breath, and on the exhale, we want to come forward, just dropping that back knee down, back up, and pushing back, feet by side feet. Okay, and we're going to change legs, alternates. Okay, drop them down. Don't need to go the whole way to the floor. Pushing back. Now again, we go to where you feel comfortable of stepping forward. A little shallow bend at the back knee is all you can manage. That's absolutely fine. So stepping forward, little bend, pushing back. Okay, and again, when you take the step to where you feel comfortable, if you need to have a chair beside you or something to hold on to for your balance, that's absolutely fine. If we can, we're stepping forward. Back's nice and straight, dropping that knee and pushing back. Nice and slow and steady, folks. Control the breathing. Only moving on the exhale. Back in. We'll do two more on each side if we can. Stepping forward, getting that bend into the back knee if we can. Last time. Back up, pushing feet beside feet. Brilliant. Okay, this time just bring our feet a little bit more than shoulder distance. We're going into our tree hugs. Okay, so our squat movement. We're going to push the knees out. Thumbs going to go back. Hands are going to come up to keep that chest up, always facing forward. So we're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, bring the hands up. Round that tree, you're giving it a hug, pushing the knees out. And we're coming back up on an inhale. Okay, so inhale up. Exhale down. Now again, only go to wherever you feel comfortable. If it's shallow, that's fine. Okay, you can come to here, or you can go a little bit deeper. Whichever you are more comfortable with. In breath, prepare, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Take a breather if you need to, but 4 more. Slow and steady. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Working at your own level. We're on to our last one. Chest is up. Brilliant. Okay, just bring the feet back in. Shoulder distance apart. Just down to the toes, folks. All I want to do is peel the toes up. Drop them back down to the floor. Just peeling them up, dropping them down. You can see that. Peeling them up, dropping them down. Peeling them up, dropping them down. That's it. Okay, when you're comfortable, and if you can, we're just going to take a little bit of rock backwards and forwards. Just up onto the tiptoes, down onto the heels. Keeping that breathing nice and controlled. Nice and slow and steady. Try not to step forward or step back. Try to keep your feet exactly where we start off. Up into like a calf raise and back down, not holding it at all. Good, just do 2 more for me if you can. Last one. Brilliant. Okay, before we go into our roll downs, just going to do a little balance exercise for those ankles. What I want you to do is come to the back of your mat. We're going to do some calf raise walks up your mat and heel toe walks back down. Now if it's too much for you, simple option number 1 is just some heel toe, okay? It's just heel toe walking up your mat. Okay, the feet stay firmly on the floor. If you need to have the wall beside you, walk up along beside something, a table or a chair, that's fine. We're going to try heel toe walk all the way back down again. Okay, level 2, option 2, final option is our calf raise walk. So we're stepping forward, coming up onto the toes, up onto the toes, up onto the toes, back heel toe. Okay, so I just want you to do a couple of those for me, just in your own time, your own speed, whatever level suits you. Just pick a spot on your mat or on the floor to concentrate on. Try lift up, hold, up, hold, up and hold. Heel toe back. Slow and steady. Try to keep that balance, whatever option we're doing. Keeping those ankles nice and strong. Tightrope back boys. Good, do 1 more for me if you can. Up and back down your mat. Heel toe back. Good job. Just take your time on that, folks. Say if you have something by your side, grab hold of something, that's absolutely fine. Just going to do a few roll downs now, so just again back, feet shoulder distance apart, hands just on your lower back to start us off, standing up nice and tall. We're going to do a few roll downs to the lower back. Once you've taken in breath, standing up nice and straight, and on the exhale we're just going to bend over, tucking the chin in towards the chest, running those hands down the backs of the legs, coming down wherever you feel comfortable with the hands, just stopping there. It might be behind the knees, it might be down the calf muscles, it might be right down to the floor. Tuck that chin in towards your chest and just hold here, feeling that stretch up the legs and into the lower back. Inhale here, take an exhale and move the hands back up the legs. Slow and steady. Head and neck is the last thing to come up. Roll the shoulders back. Take a breath at the top. Good. Hands to the front of the body this time. In breath again. Exhale. Run the hands down the body, tucking the chin in towards the chest. Rolling that back, keeping those hands close to the legs, right down to where again, wherever you feel comfortable, you feel the stretch. Stay there for a few breaths. Just breathing in and out. In and out. Take an inhale and on the exhale, just come back up nice and slowly. Hands up the body. Shoulders coming up, head and neck's the last thing to come up. Shoulders down and relax. Take an inhale and exhale. Okay, just shake it out. This time hands are coming away from the body, okay, so they're not going to be resting on the legs or the back. You're going to keep the hands away and you're going to keep the chin away from your chest. Okay, so you're going to get a nice straight back on this one. So you're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're just going to tip from the hips. Okay, let the weight of the hands and the weight of the head just take us over, again, to wherever we feel comfortable. Try to stay nice and straight. Chin's off the chest, and just let the hands dangle here. Keep the breathing going, nice and natural. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, we're going into our seated position. So I want you to take an inhale, and on the exhale I want you to bend the knees, bring the hands up, out the front, sitting up, bum back, chest is up, head is up. We're breathing. Inhale again, exhale, bring the hands back towards the floor. Straighten the legs. Take a few breaths. So if we imagine we have a little box in front of us, okay, we've got hands on either side of the box, we're just lifting the box up. So we're taking an inhale, okay, on the exhale we're bending those knees, pushing the bum out, straightening that back, bringing that box up towards the front. Keeping it here, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, exhale, bring that box nice and slowly back down to the floor. Straighten up the legs. Okay, from here we're going back up to our standing position. I just want to take an in-breath, and on the exhale just tip it back up from the waist. Nice and slow and steady, back up to a standing position. Head and neck is elastic, come up, shoulders down and relax. Take a breath. Now we're just going down onto the floor, folks. Okay, so again, do whatever way is easiest for you to get down onto your mat or onto the floor. I'm going to do a roll down, okay, with hands in front of the body. This time always bending the knees, okay, getting them nice and close to the floor. Just taking an in-breath again, exhale, just coming down, hands down the body, bending the knees, getting the hands down towards the mat. Okay, hands walked out, knees down, 1 and 2. And we're coming into tabletop position to start off. So I want the wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Okay, so your nice little square box. The first exercise we're going into is our cat and cows. Okay, so our knees are nice and soft. If you want to grab a cushion or a pillow, put it under your knees, that's absolutely fine. This exercise, we take an inhale, we're going to pull the navel in towards the spine, curling that upper back up into a nice arch. And on the exhale, we're going to drop the navel down towards the mat, curving that lower back. It's just in your own time. Inhale in, pull the navel into spine. Exhale, tummy down to the floor. Okay, so side on, this should look like this. In breath in, curling that back up. Exhale down, navel down to the floor. In your own time, in breath up. Exhale, loosen. Never holding the breath. Always either breathing in or breathing out. Do 2 more for me, just in your own time. Okay. Finishing off last one. Then I just want you to sit back for me into child's pose, sitting back onto those feet. Hands out in front if you wish, forehead just resting on the mat. And if that's too much for you folks, just double up those fists, just rest the forehead on the fists. Just taking a few breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And if it's too much, again, just sitting up nice and tall, just getting a few breaths and into the body. Just breathing in and breathing out. On your next exhale, legs coming out of child's pose, walking the hands forward, coming back up into tabletop position. Okay, again, make sure our knees are shoulder distance. They're not too wide and they're not too close together because it's going to put us off balance. So shoulder distance. Into our tabletop position again, and we're going this time into our Supermans. Okay, so option 1, if you've never done Supermans before, is just you're going to extend the legs out the back. Okay, keep the hands on the floor. And if it's too much, you'd rather keep the knees on the floor, just work the arms. Okay? One at a time. But if you're comfortable and you've done it before, we're going into Superman, so it's opposite sides of the body. Taking an in-breath, and on the exhale, my right arm's coming out nice and straight, my left leg is out the back. I return. Same on the opposite side. In-breath prepares, exhale, left hand comes out, eyes can follow, gaze can follow the hand, tummy's nice and tight. Right leg's out the back. So it's opposite sides of the body, folks. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Keep that tummy nice and tight. Try not to wobble. Try to keep that core nice and tight, okay? own speed. Inhale prepares, exhale we move. Keeping that back nice and straight, core's nice and tight, controlled. Working on our breath. I want you to do 2 more for me, 1 on each side. Once you're finished, again just sit back in the child's pose for me. Sitting back onto those heels and just resting the head, okay? They're on the fists, on the mat, hands out in front or hands behind. Just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on your next exhale, then just come out of child's pose, back up in the tabletop, okay, for our last exercise here. And we're going to go into a full body lift. Okay, so we're in tabletop. Option 1, folks, just want you to untuck your toes. So when I say that, your feet are out, untucking your toes is just tucking up onto the tip toes. Okay, and option 1 here is just taking it in breath, and on the exhale, lifting, returning the knees to the floor. Okay, lifting, returning the knees to the floor, making sure wrists are on the shoulders, knees are under hips. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2, okay, we're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, bring both feet back, lifting, full body, in the bridge position, returning the knees to the floor. So face on, in breath, exhale, bring both feet back into that full plank position, okay, full bridge position, knees back, down to the mat. So we're just holding that body there. If you wish, and you're able to, you can hold this position, okay, just keeping the breathing nice and natural, keeping it going. If you need to, return the knees back down to the mat. Okay, so your own level, working away, breathing in to prepare, exhale, we go. Option 1 might be for you, lifting up, returning down. Only do as many as you can. If you need to, just sit back onto those heels and rest. Okay, everyone else, I want you to do 3 more for me if you can. So if you're lifting the whole body, back down, that's 1. If you're lifting the knees up, back down, that's 2. Last time. We're holding, back down, on an exhale. Brilliant, just sitting back in the child's pose for me. Head down, breathing in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Okay, from child's pose, folks, I just want you to come up. We're going to go on to our back. So again, whatever way is easiest for you to do so. If you're sitting up from child's pose, just sliding the feet out to the side, and swinging them around in front is probably your easiest option, but you do whatever works for you. Okay, we're going to go into our knee folds, so we'll be lying back, we'll be bringing the feet, okay, and the knees together, and our knee folds will be the exercise where we drop our knees out to the floor. Okay, keep those head and shoulders onto the mat. So when you're ready, just lying down, again, don't throw yourself down, nice and slow and steady. Keep the knees together, feet together, take an inhale, and on the exhale, I just want you to drop your knees down towards one side. Okay, take an inhale, exhale, bring them back to center. Same on the opposite side. Inhale with pairs, exhale, we drop them down. Control the breathing, keep the core nice and tight. Try not to let the feet, the knees, pull the whole body off the mat. Shoulder and head stays on the mat. Both shoulders stay on the mat at all times, okay? The lower back might lift a little. That's absolutely fine. In breath prepares, exhale, we move. 2 more. One to the right and one to the left. finished, just stretch out both legs for me. And just take a breather. Just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, I just want you to bend up both feet for me. Okay, we're going to go into our sit-up prep. So head and neck, it's going to stay on the mat. I'm just going to turn, show you this from the side. Okay, so level 1, folks, for our sit-up prep. Hands are going to be on our thighs. We're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to lift the head and neck off the mat. We're going to keep the chin away from the chest, so we've got that tennis ball just tucked in underneath. We're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're just going to lift. Level 1, head just comes off the floor, returns nice and slowly. Okay, so it's a short little lift, back down. Okay, next level, next option up, we're going to take that inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to come up a little bit further. Okay, so head and neck, shoulders are off the mat. Inhale, exhale, return back down, nice and steady. Lifting up. Don't need to come the whole way, just wherever you feel comfortable. Again, keep that neck away from your chest. In breath prepared, exhale, we lift. Keeping that core engaged. Nails in the spine. We're working at our own level. Okay, just do 2 more for me. Your own time, your own speed. And once you're finished, you can stretch out again. Just stretching both legs out, taking a few breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, just bring both feet back in again, bending up the knees, keeping them shoulder distance apart. We're going into our bridges, hands on the mat, on the floor. We'll take an inhale. On the exhale, we'll push down into those heels, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. In breath, exhale, return. Looking after the back, 1 vertebrae at a time as we return. Just in your own breath, pushing up, never holding the breath, taking an inhale and an exhale to return us. Okay, again, just from the side. If you've done this before, just keep going, lifting up, pushing down through those heels and coming down nice and slow. Keeping everything nice and tight on the way up. Core be tight, glutes are tight, hamstrings are tight. Okay, so we're feeling everything as we lift up. And as we come back down, we're nice and slow, looking after the back, and everything will start to loosen. Do 2 more for me if you can. Controlling that breath. Last one. And again, once you're finished, just stretch out the legs. Just breathing in and out. Okay, and stay on the backs. Best bend up both legs for me again. We're going to keep the left leg bent up and the right leg's coming up for a single leg lowers. Okay, so it's the right leg's going to do all the work here. We're going to keep the head and neck on the mat. Take an inhale on the exhale, bringing that down towards the floor. Try not to hit the floor. Okay, and bringing it straight back up again. Now, if it's too much for you, just as you lower down, that's absolutely fine to let that rest on the floor. Bring it back and start again. Okay, whatever works for you. Slow and steady. Stretch out that hip flexor, keeping the leg nice and straight. Again, if it's too much, bend the leg. Okay, let it come down. Start again. Okay, so if it's too much, make sure there's a bend in the knee. But if you can, we're up nice and straight. Working 1 leg at a time. Try not to hit that floor. Try to recoil back up again. Control the breathing. Go in your own speed, your own breath. on that leg for me. Nice and slow and steady. So say it needs to come down and touch the floor, that's absolutely fine. If you can, let it recoil back up into a nice straight position. Once you finish your last two, just straighten out both legs for me and take a breather. Okay, on your next exhale then we're going to roll over onto your left side and we're going to do a few leg circles. If you wish to grab a cushion or a pillow from your head, you can, that's fine. We're on our left side, it's the right leg that's going to do all the work. So the left leg can bend up underneath just to give yourselves a little bit of balance. Okay, so we're going to be doing our right leg circles. We're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale we're going to circle up. Nice big circle, that right hand as well can be used for a bit of balance at the front. And then we're going to go the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so go one clockwise, one anti-clockwise. Take it at your own speed, your own breath. Inhale to purge, exhale you move. So I take an inhale, exhale, I circle. Long strong legs, working the hip, the glutes, core is nice and tight. Opposite direction the next time. Always thinking, keeping that tummy nice and tight, keeping the core controlled. Last one on this side. Big circle. Once it's returned to the floor, all I want you to do is roll back onto your back for me. Okay, just on our back then, just keep our knees both bent up. Okay, we'll go back to our first exercise, or wipers. Okay, or knee fold, sorry. Okay, so you can stay here on level one, just dropping both knees down to the side. Or level two, we can go up into our wipers. Okay, so our feet are coming up, taking an inhale, and on the exhale, we're dropping them down to the side. Not letting them pull the body, keeping both shoulders onto the mat, head and neck's on the mat, both shoulders. Keeping the knees together, feet together, out the opposite side. Okay, controlling the core. So it's up to you. Inhale, we purge, exhale, we move. We can either have feet and ankles together, knees together, stacked, dropping the knees down to the floor. Okay, so level one. Keeping that core engaged, controlling the breath. Our level two, we can be up into our wipers. A little bit more advanced. Working the core a little bit harder. Breath prepares, exhale, we move. We always keep the shoulders on the mat. Okay, we're not being pulled to either side. Two more for me. Slow, controlled. Once you're finished, just want you to stretch out both legs and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Exhale, then just bring both knees back up into our bed position. Okay, we'll go back to our sit-up prep. Okay, so hands can either be just on the thighs, head and neck just coming up off, slightly off the mat, or the whole upper back coming off the mat, whichever works for you. Inhale the prayers, exhale, we're lifting up. Keeping that core engaged, nice and tight, slow control all the way back down. Don't throw the head down towards the floor. And breath prepares, exhale, we move, keeping that neck away from the chest. Okay, I've got our little tennis ball in there. We're nice and controlled. Either way, in breath, exhale, lift. Slowly back down to the floor. Okay, or we're coming just up, nice and short, shallow. Head and neck up is absolutely fine. Keep that core engaged. Don't hold the breath. Inhale, purge, exhale, we move. 2 more for me. When you're finished your last one, just stretch out the legs and take a breath. Again, just breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, just bend up the knees for me again. Our last set of bridges. So we can stay at either level 1 where we're just lifting the hips up and coming down nice and slow and controlled. Or level 2, we're going to add in a slight step at the top of our bridge. So we'll take an inhale. Okay, we're lifting up on the exhale. Once we're here, we're going to take another inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to take a short step to the side, back in, return to the mat. Okay, so when you're at the top, it's a short step to the side, not off the mat, opposite side, back in, return to the mat. So it's a really short step to the right, short step to the left, and then returning the feet back to center. Okay, so slow control. If you're too wobbly on that and you feel a little off balance, don't put any pressure on the back, just stick to level 1, lifting up onto the bridge. Okay, give it a try. Inhale with powers, exhale we lift. Once you're up there, you feel strong enough, inhale again, exhale, step, back in, controlled. Tummy's controlled, core's controlled. Again, everything's tight, glutes and all are tight the way up. Everything loosens as we come down. Looking after that back on the return. 1 vertebrae at a time. Step, back in. Do 2 more for me if you can. Control the breath. Inhale with powers, exhale we move. Slow and steady, looking after the back. Once you're finished, just stretch the legs out. Take a breather. Just breathing in and out. When you're ready, then just bend up for me again, both legs. Okay, keep the right leg bent, the left leg's coming up towards the ceiling. Last set of single leg lowers. Left leg's doing all the work this time. Inhale, powers again, exhale, we're coming down towards the floor. Nice long strong leg. We're coiling back up, trying not to touch that floor. Right leg's just giving us a wee bit of balance. Okay, if you need to as you come down, you need to rest it on the floor, that's fine. Work to your own ability. Slow and steady, keeping the leg long and strong, all from the hip. Do 2 more for me if you can. If not, just take a breather, lying on the mat. Stretch out both legs for me. Again, just take a breath here. And whenever you're ready, we're rolling over onto our right side this time. Okay, again, grab a cushion if you need to, front of your head. Left leg, right leg bend up, left leg's doing all the work. Okay, make sure we're nice and straight, nice straight line. Okay, we're going into our leg circles again. Top hand, left hand can be used for a bit of balance. Taking an inhale, exhale, we're circling around. Okay, big circles. Try not to let that leg pull the body. 1 clockwise, 1 anti-clockwise. Just changing the direction each time we circle around. Making sure we have enough space wherever we are, folks, to do this. Don't be kicking over any lamps or purge, exhale, we move. We're going to do 2 more on this side, if you can. If not, take a breather. Once you're finished, turn the foot to the floor, just roll back over onto your back, and take a few breaths here. Stretch out both legs, rest the arms by your side. Now we're just going to move on to our next exercise, which is our hundreds. Okay, I want you to bend up both knees for me. We're going to do our hundreds in 2 sets. Okay, so we're going to do 50 now and 50 at the last set. So anyone who's been in my class knows we do this in a breathing exercise at the count of 10. So we inhale for a count of 10 inhale for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of 5, which is 10. Okay, 10 breaths. And we're going to do that 5 times now and then 5 times in the next round. Okay? How we count the breaths? We do a little pulse with the hands. Okay, so we normally do palm down, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, palms up. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 set. Okay, so you do it 5 times. In terms of the body, you can keep head and neck on the mat. Just pulse the hands. Okay, keep feet on the floor. You've never done it before. Okay, so level 1, focus just from the side. I'll show you. Okay, head and neck will stay on the mat, and you're just going to keep the knees bent. I'm just going to pulse the hands. Count to 5, inhale, exhale for 5. Repeat for 5 times. Okay, level 2 then, we're just going to bring the head and the neck up off the floor. Again, feet will stay flat. And we're pulsing. Keeping that core engaged, nables in the spine, chins away from chest. Pulsing for 5 in, 5 out. Okay, level 3 then, we're bringing up the feet. We're all head and neck off the mat, gap still there, and we're pulsing. To make that harder again, folks, you can straighten up those legs. Okay, so you work whatever way you wish. Okay, just get yourself comfortable and ready to go. Okay, I'm going to take the feet up off the mat. Hands are here, so we're pulsing. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just count your own head. Breathing in. Five on my last set. Breathing in for 5. Exhaling for 5. Once you're finished, just stretch out the legs and rest. Give the core a breather. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, then expand up the knees. Okay, second exercise here, we're going to do our ankle taps. Okay, so level 1 again, head and neck is just going to stay on the floor. Hands by your side, and the motion and the direction we're moving in is towards our ankles, okay? So you can keep that head and neck on the mat and just slide the body back to center. On the exhale, slide out towards the ankle. Right hand goes towards right ankle. Left hand goes towards left ankle. Okay, level 2, make it a little bit harder. Getting that head and neck up off the mat. Okay, keeping that gap between our chin and our chest. Inhale, purge. Exhale, we're tapping round. Okay, so you're actually trying to tap that ankle or move in that direction. Back to center. You control your breath, only move on an exhale and work at your own level. Whenever you're ready. In breath and purge. Exhale, we go. Slow and steady, always coming back to center. Like the opposite side. 2 more if you can. And relax. Head and neck on the mat, legs out in front. Take a breath. On your next exhale, when you're ready, I just want you to roll over again to your left side. You can grab a cushion if you need to from under your head. Bend up that left leg, keep the body nice and straight. We're going to go into your knee tucks. Right leg's going to do all the work here. Right hand can stay on the floor to give yourself a little bit of balance. Take it in an inhale, and on the exhale we're just going to bring that knee up in towards the chest. Try not to let it dip in towards the floor or too far up towards the ceiling. Just keep it in line with the body. Okay, long strong leg, inhale the purge, exhale we tuck it up and back out. Long strong legs. Inhale we purges, exhale we move. Try to keep that tummy and core nice and tight. Try not to rock the body too much backwards and forwards. Two more on this leg if you can. Always breathing, never holding the breath. Once you're finished, just relax the leg down, roll back over onto your back for me. Straighten the legs out, take a breath. When you're ready, just bend up both legs for me. Final set of our hundreds, okay? So whichever way you're going, head and neck on the mat, just pulsing the arms. If you're bringing up the head and neck, feet off the floor, or legs straight, whichever you prefer. It's our last round, okay? So last set of 5 of 10 breaths. Breathe it in for 5, out for 5. Whenever you're ready. Keeping that chin away from your chest. Keeping the core nice and tight. Controlling the breath. Last set for me. Once you're finished, just straighten out the legs and the arms. If you need to take a breather in between it, folks, and break the sets up, that's fine. Take your time. Do whatever works for you. And whenever you're ready then, just bending up the feet. Okay, our last set of ankle taps. Again, whichever works for you. In breath and purge, exhale. We're tapping in the direction of our ankles, okay? If our head and neck staying on the mat, we're just sliding out to the side. Okay, slow, controlled. Just getting that motion. Okay, rotation out to the side. Whatever works for you. Do 2 more for me if you can. 1 either side. Straighten out the legs, relax the core once you're finished. Finally, whenever you're ready, just roll it over to our right side for our last exercise. Again, grab a cushion if you need to. It's knee tucks this time, right leg's bending up to give us balance. Left hand on the floor if we need to. And it's the left leg that's doing all the work. In breath and purge, exhale, knee up the chest. Long, strong limbs. Try not to rock backwards and forward. Navel's the spine. Knees not falling in towards the floor or up to the ceiling and stay in line with the body, with the hip. On this side if you can. Control the breath. Once you're finished, return to the floor and just roll back onto your back for me. Straighten out the legs. Take a few breaths. Off, folks, we're just going to do a stretch. Just want you to bend up both knees for me again. Bring the right ankle up onto the left knee. Take the right hand, just pushing away the right knee. Just control that breathing, get it back to your natural rhythm. In through the nose and out through the mouth. drop down the right ankle towards the floor. Take up the left ankle onto the right knee, left hand onto the left knee, and just pushing away that left thigh. And slowly just releasing it back down towards the mat. Bringing up the right leg, bringing the hands in behind the knee, the hamstring. Just holding the right leg up nice and straight. Just feeling that stretch down the back of the leg. Okay, just pointing the toes towards the ceiling, towards you, towards the ceiling, towards you, and release the leg down. Opposite leg, left leg up nice and straight, hands in behind. Just hold it. Just flexing that foot just to get that stretch down the back of the leg. Then just point the toes towards the ceiling, towards you, towards the ceiling, towards you, towards the ceiling, and just release it down. Okay, if you can, then just bring both knees in towards the body. Okay, make sure I'm in a nice little ball. Bring your hands around the knees and the shins. Just squeeze them nice and tight, make yourself into a little small ball, nice and cozy. Just take a little rock side to side if you can. If you feel comfortable. And then a little rock backwards and forward with the knees. And finally just placing the hands onto the knees and making a little circle with the knees just to roll out that lower back. Okay, and changing direction. Just giving that lower back a little massage. And one last time, just hands in front of the legs, front of the shins, and making yourself into a nice little ball, nice and tight. And just release the feet back down to the floor and stretch out the legs. Just take a few breaths in through the nose and let them out through the mouth. And just take a few deep breaths, folks, before you think about getting up, back up to standing. Okay, take a few deep breaths in through your nose and let them out through your mouth. And come up nice and slow, come back up to a seated position, and then eventually up to standing when you're ready. But please take your time and get up however you feel comfortable. If you need to have a chair at your side, that's absolutely fine. That's the third Pilates session done by me, Eimear, and I really hope you enjoyed it.